Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today we're reading First Date by writer Untitled. So let's get into it. Midoriya. He wanted to do something nice for your first date. Wanted to make it as memorable as possible. Luckily, he knew exactly what to do. You've always had a fascination with the stars and planets. So, he decided to bring you to a planetarium. As the two of you walked inside hand in hand, you looked around in amazement. The lobby had planets hanging from the ceiling, and small exhibits holding parts of comets or space shuttle parts that over the area. As you both paid for yourselves, Midoriya insisting he pays for you. You had immediately found your way to the observation area. A large projector stood in the middle of the room, seats swaying in a circle around it. It wasn't as crowded as much as the other exhibits, which just made your mood a little better. The two of you sat down and the projector started up, showing realistic images of the stars and planets as it slowly rotated them. You smile, lean your head on Izuku's shoulder. Thanks for taking us here. I really enjoy it. Izuku blushed and kissed the top of your head softly. I knew you really liked space and stars, so I thought this would be the best place. He responded. Well, you thought right. Bakugou. You had set up snacks and drinks on the small coffee table that was in your dorm room, with blankets and pillows, making a small bed on the floor. When you heard knocking on your door, you didn't hesitate to open it, already knowing it was your explosive boyfriend. Katsuki, you ready to watch the movies? You grinned, causing him to scoff at you. Of course I'm damn ready. You wouldn't stop asking for this. You ignored his cussing and hugged him, regardless of his protests. And I'm thankful he agreed. I know you don't really like PDA much, so I thought this would be good. You saw the smile on his face that he only shows around you. Thanks, he muttered, giving you a soft kiss on the lips. Anytime, love. Todoroki. He had taken you to one of the fanciest restaurants in Japan. Getting to a restaurant, he held your hand as you walked in, seemingly sensing your nervousness. You okay? You gulped and nodded. I think so. Just a little anxious. It's really fancy in here. You remember the last part? And Todoroki sent a smile your way. Don't worry, it'll be okay. You nodded, forcing yourself to believe him. When the waiters went to escort you to your table, Todoroki spoke up. Could we have a table a little more secluded? You looked up at him, a slight shocked expression on your face. The waiter smiled at you too, and nodded their head. Of course. We have a terrace area that not many people sit at. She led you to a large terrace, which only held two other couples, far apart from each other. Thank you, miss. Todoroki pulled out your chair to let you sit down. As the waitress walked away, you didn't have to do that. You smiled, placing your hand over his, which was resting on the table. He smiled back and nodded. You're uncomfortable. I don't want you to be so nervous on our first date. The night we spent talking over delicious food and drinks, and by the end of it, you weren't as nervous as before, and I had a great time with Todoroki. Kaminari, Denki has suggested to have a more private date at the dorms, and you agreed. The two of you had brought snacks and rented out some games and movies to play with. As the night went on, you were waiting for him to walk over to your dorm so you two could start. And almost an hour passed. You guys made a large fort with enough space for the two of you. This looks so good. You smiled, lying down in the middle of the fort. Kaminari smirked and loomed over you, his hands on either side of your head. Before you could react, he kissed you and trailed kisses down your neck. Kaminari, that tickles. You giggled, causing him to chuckle. He pulled away, leaving a dark purplish mark on the crook of your neck, making it easy to hide. Wanna watch some movies? He asked, kissing your nose. I don't see why not. What do you wanna watch? And the rest of the night was spent with the two of you watching hour-long movies until you both passed out. Kirishima, he took you to an aquarium. When you guys arrived there and paid to get in, your eyes widened right at the start, seeing a huge cylinder-like tank in the middle of the lobby. Let's go look at the dolphins. I heard they're rescues, he exclaimed excitedly, pulling your laughing boyfriend with you. Wow! You both gasped in astonishment. There was a large tank wrapping all around all the walls of the room, giving you a full 360 degrees. They're so magnificent. You looked around the room, smiling at the marine creatures. Without your knowledge, Kirishima wasn't really looking at dolphins. He was amazed by the wonder and excitement that had found its way into your face, causing him to blush. He smiled, pulling you in for a kiss. You're too cute, Ryan. You looked up at him and kissed back, resting your head on his chest. Sero just took you on a picnic. He knew you loved nature and loved to relax, so he made you your favorite food and got you a bouquet of your favorite flowers. The two of you spent a lovely day outside in the garden, eating and laughing until the sun set. And once it was over, you two got up and took a stroll near the beach, with his arm around your waist and your head leaning against his chest.